Welcome back to the Young and Intelligent Money Investing channel. Today we're on a little bit different of a setup, and I'm probably going to be doing stuff like this a lot coming in the future just because I think it's a much cleaner setup and I can actually use the entire screen rather than just having my little phone screen in the middle surrounded by black bars. So I think I'm going to start doing this a little bit. Please let me know what you think about it in the comments below. I'm totally willing to try out anything you guys want to make the content more enjoyable or make it so you guys want to watch the videos even more and make it so you guys have a even better positive experience on my channel. Okay, so today I want to talk about how you can become a millionaire with a simple contribution of $10 a day. So what I mean here is we're talking about compound growth. And if you haven't heard of what compound growth is, that's essentially when you are contributing money into something, and that money is generating interest. It's kind of growing every year. So let's say I put in $10 into the market, and then I get 10% return the first year. Then I have $11 in the market. Let's say I get $10 return the next year. So I've made $1 the first year from the 10%, and then on the 11%, I'm going to make $1.10 because I get that same 10% return, but I get it on the already increased original principal. So that kind of is the idea of compound interest. So that kind of grows and grows, and especially when you keep adding contributions to it. So in this scenario, we're going to say that I have 10, or you, anybody really, has $10,000. Like, really, this is not hard. It's really not hard to become a millionaire. You just have to be patient and give it some time. You have $10,000 that you've saved up. You're ready to invest, an initial investment. So, in every day, you're going to add $10. Or at the end of the year, you're going to add 3, 6, 5, 0. So that's $10 a day, all invested at the end of the year. Obviously, since the way compound growth works, as soon as your money gets in the market, it's going to start generating more money for you. So this is kind of a slower way to do it, just because it doesn't calculate that extra additional money until the end of the year. And then we're going to give it, let's say, 35 years to grow. Let's start with that and see where we get. And then we're going to do 8.5% interest. This is pretty predictable with how the market has been, like overall as an average. So it could be more, it could be less. You really have no idea. But overall, you're going to average about an 8.5% return. If you look over here in the last year, I'm up 10%, which is great, but I can't expect that every year. I'm expecting to get about 8% a year, 8.5% a year. So we're going to compound one time annually and at the start of each period. Let's see what this gets us. After 35 years, you have $936,000, almost $937,000. That is absolutely insane if you guys think about what your actual what your actual total investment is. Let's bring up the calculator here and see what our total investment is. So we have 3650, that's your yearly investment, times 35. Okay, 127,750. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Plus the other 10,000. But if you think about 137,000 compared to the 937,000, there it is just a huge difference. So let's minus this out and we'll see the amount of profit that we get. 936,943. So there, just by investing in the market at an 8.5% interest rate, compounding your interest over time, you are going to make $800,000. That is absolutely insane, guys, rather than just keeping your money in cash or spending it on some useless shit that you don't need. All you need to do is make sacrifices so you can have $10 a day to put in the market and generate that interest. And this can be absolutely life changing for you guys. And this is why I'm starting to invest at such a young age. Like, I'm 19 here trying to get this compound growth going, because the longer you're in the market, the more patient you can be, the less risk you have to take, and the more time you have to have this get this compounding going. So I can get that extra 8.5%. I'm already at 10%, and then next year, if I'm up 10% again, I'm going to make not 10% on $4,000, which was my initial investment in the market. I'm going to make 10% on the $4,400 I put in the market. So really, I just think this illustrates the way that anybody can make a lot of money in the market, and all you have to do is be patient and make consistent contributions to the market when it's up, when it's down. It doesn't matter. average up, average down. It really does not matter, guys, because that if you I truly believe that in the long run, the United States S&P 500 is going to have very good growth over the long term, and that's what other investors have made their livelihood on, and it's very fairly predictable. Obviously, anything can happen, but I would say the best bet if you're going to put on money on an economy, I'm betting on the United States all day, just because of its historical track record and the fundamentals it has going on right now. So if there's one takeaway I want you guys to have from this video, it's that you need to live under your means. And that way you have extra money every single day to put in the market. So whether that is so when you're investing $10 a day, you got to save $300 a month. Maybe you want to downsize your apartment. Maybe you want to stop spending money at Starbucks every morning as part of it. Maybe get a less expensive lunch. It really, all you have to do is make a few small contributions every day, like kind of just deduct from your expenses, and then that extra money you can put in the market, and you will be a millionaire. And by the time you have time for this to compound. So in the next 35 years, if you commit to this, you can make your initial investment, you can make your annual additions, you guys will be able to become millionaires without that much work. All you have to do is dump this into the S&P 500 and wonders will happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this is your first time on the channel, I make stock market videos. We're growing a pretty good community here. It's been awesome so far, and I've been extremely excited with the growth we've seen. Please consider subscribing. I know a lot of you guys watching are not subscribers yet, so I hope to fix that. Please leave me a like and comment. Hopefully hopefully I've taught you a little bit about compound interest here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.